Yeah.
Hello, welcome to another Cook the World with us. Today we are studying Mexico, so we are making some homemade tortillas, and then we're also making the Instant Pot burrito filling that Bear over here makes once a month for his family dinner. So I've shared that recipe before, but I will relink it for you, and then we'll show you the process that we use to make that burrito filling, and then we're also making a salad that Pinky is doing on the side. So we'll take you through the different steps that we're using. So here are all of our ingredients. We have some dry black beans. So we love starting with dry beans because it has a really good flavor. I prefer the flavor of dry beans to canned beans. And it also has a really nice texture. So when you cook canned beans, either in the Instant Pot or the slow cooker, they tend to get really mushy. But when you start with dry beans, they tend to retain their texture a little bit more, which I really like. So we have our beans, our spices. So we have some cumin and chili powder, and then we'll add in some salt, and then tomatoes, and we often throw in frozen corn into the Instant Pot itself, but we actually don't have frozen corn right now. So we just have some canned corn that we're gonna mix in after it's all the way cooked. So we'll get started now. All right, so we are gonna start by adding in our beans into the Instant Pot.
I want to do the beans.
We're gonna do...
You need 3/4 of a cup.
Okay, go for it.
Big one.
And then while Bear is adding in the beans, Pinky over here is preparing her salad. So she has all the lettuce chopped up. And what else are you adding in today?
I'm gonna put in chips and apples and oranges and nuts.
Sounds great. And then we have, what other ingredients are we putting in there?
We're putting in a whole cup of brown rice.
Okay. And then are you adding in dry rice or cooked rice? Okay, so what did you just do, Bear?
I just added in a cup of brown rice.
Great, and was it already cooked or was it still dry?
Dry.
Okay, awesome. Then what are you doing now?
I'm adding in 1 can, which is 28 ounces of diced tomatoes.
Okay, awesome. And while you're doing that, I will put in our spices. So we are going to do 2 teaspoons of cumin. We're gonna dump those right into the Instant Pot.
A half teaspoon.
And then, what was that?
Just a half teaspoon.
Half teaspoon of chili powder. Oh, no. Oh, that's a half teaspoon. Oh, thank you. I need another teaspoon then of cumin. So then we're doing a tablespoon of chili powder. Yeah, you can. So now Bear is putting in a 28-ounce can of diced tomatoes. And we're gonna add in our other teaspoon of cumin. And then we also need, I think it's 1 teaspoon of salt, is that right? Yeah, 1 teaspoon of salt. There's our teaspoon of salt.
And then 2 cups of water.
Okay, great. So we'll add in our 2 cups of water. And after we add that, we're gonna swirl it around. Filling up the water over there. I love these Pyrex measuring cups because they have the spout on them. So easy to fill and easy to pour. Great, and then I'm just gonna swirl it together with our teaspoon. And then that is it, because we did our cumin, chili powder, salt, black beans, tomatoes, rice, and water. And then we'll do our corn at the end. And then we're gonna close up our Instant Pot. And we're gonna make sure that it's on sealing instead of venting.
And make sure it's plugged in.
Yes, make sure it's plugged in.
And then click manual 45 minutes.
Perfect. And then it's ready to go. And that is literally the whole recipe. So it took us like 5 minutes to do that whole thing, less than 5 minutes.
Yeah.
So
And then
super simple, quick
The
recipe.
only other thing is you put tortillas in the oven with cheese and then put the filling in, done.
Yep, so we'll shred out some cheese and make some homemade tortillas today, which we usually use just regular store-bought tortillas, but since we're talking about Mexico today, we thought it'd be fun to do some homemade tortillas, and then we'll be done and ready to eat.
Yep.
Thank you for joining us. So Pinky is putting in all of her salad things now, so she has her greens and fruit. We are out of like a goat cheese or feta, so we're skipping that for today, but we have some nuts that we're putting in and some tortilla chips that she sprinkled on top. So now I'm gonna make our homemade tortillas that we can fill up with our burrito filling.